Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. Today I have a Legendary Max video, but it's not really a Legendary Max video, it's a Legendary Max video part 2. So, in November I put out a video on a little gunsmith weapon called the Arminius-D auto rifle. Now the version I had back then had braced frame and I want to say hidden hand? It had brace frame and something else, and one of them was a stability perk, but it didn't have a real great stability, but it had decent stability, and I liked it. It's a really high rate of fire auto rifle, kind of up there with the Doctrine of Passing or Atheon's Epilogue, but it's a Hakke Arminius-D gun. It's just it just sounds awesome. Anyway, I had that gun. I used it for a little while. I didn't like it too much. I did the video, used it, kind of put it away, and then I got another one. And I kind of looked at it. I was like, all right, I've already done a video on this. I've used it. It's not that great. I put it in my vault and I left it there. Well, a couple weeks ago, or maybe last week, I broke it out and I was like, let's try this gun out. I'm into auto rifles right now. I've got 3 Hakke's hatchet that I need to figure out which one I want to keep. And I've got this Arminius-D. I really like the other Hakke auto rifle, the Arminius-D. So let's try out this Arminius-D. Now, this Arminius-D has Army of 1, high caliber rounds, speed reload, and small bore. So you think, what's so good about that? Well, it's also got counterbalance. So Army of 1's great all around, but I love counterbalance. Counterbalance is my favorite stability perk, and pair that with small bore makes this gun a lot of fun. You get that little bump in range from small bore. You get Army of 1, so your grenade and melee are coming up quick. And you get counterbalance, so the gun goes up. The recoil direction is only straight up. It's straight up. You don't have to worry about going left or right. It's just straight up. So when you're firing, all you gotta do is keep that thumbstick pushed down a little bit, and it'll stick it right on target. So I looked at it from a perk setup, and I was like, that's a pretty good gun. Kind of like it. So I maxed it out, took it to town, and decided that I really like it. I like it more than my Doctrine of Passing. And I have a Doctrine of Passing with hidden hand and brace frame and all that stuff. It's an adept version. I like this one better than that one. Now, let's talk about the gun. It's an extremely high rate of fire auto rifle. The flavor text says unleash a torrent on your enemies with the Hakke Arminius-D. It definitely does that. I love spraying people down with an auto rifle, especially a high rate of fire auto rifle. They seem to have benefited greatly from the patch in December, when it looked like auto rifles weren't really getting any bit of a buff, but they came out pretty good. At least the high rate of fire auto rifles did. So I wanted to try this one out, and I was very surprised, very pleasantly surprised. I really enjoy this auto rifle. So you can see all the game footage right behind me right now. I'm using it in PvP. I literally went in cold this morning, grabbed this footage, like I'm gonna take it into PvP, we'll play a match, I'm gonna use the footage, and the footage turned out awesome because the gun is fun to use. The range on it is decent for an auto rifle. There is in the map I'm playing on, Widow's Court, you do notice the damage fall off, but at the range that it falls off and the rate of fire that you have, it doesn't make a big difference. I think at range I was hitting for 13 at a headshot, and up close I'll hit for like 16 on a headshot. And when it's firing as fast as it is, I didn't notice a difference. I killed them just as quickly as I would have. The thing that makes this gun so much fun is it has the SC Halo sight, which kind of gives you good target acquisition. It's the post sights with the kind of ACOG heads-up display, and then the LD Watchdog sights. These are it looks like a rifle sight, and this LD Watchdog says it highlights dangerous enemies and guardians with charged supers. I'm sure it does that, but you can't see past the muzzle flash on this gun to tell if that sight is working or not. I love the sight. When you're looking straight down of it, it feels like the Mida multi-tool sight. Just that hoop that you're looking through and you see the enemy. That's what I like to see, and it gives you that little bit of range, that little bit extra range, a little bit extra zoom. And on this gun with the counterbalance and the small bore, just other than the muzzle flash, which is ridiculous. Watch me aim down sights and look at that muzzle flash. It's crazy. You can still acquire targets just fine. It's just there's a whole lot of fire going on your screen, and I love it. But so aiming down the sight, I was like, what's the point of this rifle barrel? And I put it on. I was like, I really like this rifle barrel. So in PvP, I really like using the rifle barrel. I'll switch to the shorter range sight, the post heads up sight, but I'll leave it on the rifle sight a lot of time. I'm calling it a rifle sight. It's called the LD Watchdog, and the other one's the SC Halo. I'm just gonna call it the rifle sight and the post sight. So I really enjoy this gun. If you can get one with counterbalance, I would say try it out. Definitely try it out. You will be surprised. You'll enjoy it. So that's all I got to say about the Arminius-D. What do you guys think about it? How are you feeling about the high rate of fire auto rifles? I know they're not the meta. They're close to the meta, but they're not quite the meta. But I'm enjoying them much more than anything else in the game. I don't like. I can use the last word. I actually prefer the last word over the thorn. But I like auto rifles right now. I don't like using the meta, and I know it puts me at a slight disadvantage. But I'm not doing trials very much. I'm not into the sweaties, so I'm just into going into PvP and having fun, doing some bounties, getting the weeklies done, and just enjoying myself. Even if I do trials, I'll probably use this Arminius. I've got it up to 300, so I think it will do just fine. So what do you guys think about the Arminius-D? I know this is my second video on the same gun that I've already done a video on, but it's got new perks, and I think it's pretty awesome. So if you can get a high rate of fire auto rifle with counterbalance, you have a golden gem. So I'm gonna get out of here, quit rambling. Leave comments. Leave me some comments below so I can know what you think about that. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you see more videos. Lets me know you're enjoying what I'm doing. And until next time, I will see you later. See you. Bye.